A couple of you asked how it went from the big block with one cut to the second cut. I can't unsew this one, which was the second cut, but I think I did have a video where this was the first cut. If we follow the instructions in the book, this kind of shows you where the cuts are made. This was the first one out of the full block, and then you mixed up the fabrics and sewed them together. This line right here indicates the second cut, and that's the cut that is right up there. Now, making it is just kind of deciding where you want to cut it. There's no set measurement or anything like that. It's just kind of deciding. So I wanted to make sure that I had enough fabric when it was sewed and the blocks were put together that you could see the colors, and there would be a good swatch of fabric there once all the seams were done. So it was just a matter of kind of deciding where to make the cut. So just put the ruler there, cutting that off, and then once I put it up on the wall was kind of mixing and matching. Now you see I've made a different cut. I made my third cut, basically. But I haven't sewed them yet. So that's why I wanted to show you. That was the second cut. So you're making a cut diagonally there, and then putting the different fabrics together to mix and match the colors. So once that was done, and I sewed all those seams, I was making the third cut. Now the third cut, according to this, is this way. All right, because this is the finished block as demonstrated in the book. Paper is shiny, so I know it's kind of hard to see the fabrics there. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different fabrics. So, you know, once you make this cut here, which is the second cut, then you're making the third cut, which is along there. Now, as you can see, these blocks are bigger than that corner. So, again, it's just however you want to do it. It's there's no set measurement. These blocks are actually very big. I probably could have cut these, made the cut further up and this one further down. I mean, this middle block is pretty big, but you know, as far as I'm concerned, that's okay because I really like the fabrics. And just like with the first cut, I kind of decided where to make the third cut. And once I made that cut, I used one of the pieces as the template to cut the rest of the blocks. So I don't know, I hope that's a little bit clearer as to how that all works out. Because you see, once you sew these seams together, you're cutting, like with this third cut and the second cut, you're cutting a part of the big block that's already been sewn. So I've made all of my third cuts and have been mixing and matching to make my put together the blocks again, but these I have not sewn them yet. So I've just been placing them up. Oh, here's Charlie. I brought Charlie up into the sewing room today, so he is exploring. Zachy never would stay upstairs with me when I was sewing. And Charlie may prefer to be downstairs too, but I figured I would try giving him the option. So I love having him close to me. But I do have the wood stove going, and he would probably prefer to hang out by the wood stove. He's such a cutie, isn't he? Yeah.